Dribbles of. Yes! This is the service you get at your house.
This is the
oh my goodness!
No, it's the presentation.
I'm sorry.
The ranch just like dropped on there a couple steps.
I have to delicious those people. The
Like, what is that? That's blue cheese.
It is very noisy around here, so. Just saying.
Sorry, I had a little too much fun. She's like, oh, she want presentation. Okay, let me put you some hot. You can dip your
Thumbs away. Hello, Shane. What's up, man? Hey, buddy. Are you fast? You're running.
Exactly. Oh, now I mean, she's got to explain the pearl of Shane. Oh, yes. Explain the pearl. In case you don't
Get you intervention.
Hi.
Now, what was your purse?
That's cool.
It was at school.
Oh. I left my purse at school.
Oh, hey, at least it was somewhere.
I'm glad it was at school.
Out.
All right.
Rise. You ain't drown on the mouthwash, boy. Shane, I know that looks like icing, but it's probably
Don't touch that dishwasher. What is it?
Boy.
Boy.
I know where you live.
So boring.
I did forget to get the what's your name. What I forget?
The what's your name?
dishwasher's tabs.
Yes.
Yes, you did forget that.
I'm sorry.
You forgot the tabs for the dishwasher.
Did you forgive?
You want some cookie?
I did.
I'm gonna give you a cookie.
But I don't forget.
You want some cookie?
I'm good. I have one of my parents brought me a bag of M&M's,
Oh yeah.
the caramel, and I had some good.
Move, boy.
I'm saying like 30 million times.
Well, that was a good movie.
You can never know nobody's
I like that song. Braxton, that don't look comfortable. You start screaming red venom. Oh, that's
Don't you know
cute.
I'm still standing better than I ever did.
The dog.
I'm walking like a true survivor.
Did you?
Feeling like a
I'm
little
gonna get the
kid.
words.
Today
I'm
on
never good
Broken
at it.
Hips.
Hey, I'll say that was pretty graceful.
All right, Jackson. All right, let's try something different. Let's see how much control you have, okay? So start here,
Shane.
right here, and then go slowly down. Keep going slow.
This could be keep.
Hold
Pause.
it.
Slow. Pause.
Hold it.
Stop.
Keep holding. All right, slowly up. Slowly up. Slowly up. Get that butt up. Get that butt up, boy. All right, bring your arms in like this.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our channel. So welcome back to another day in the life video. So it is Saturday, November 3rd. I hope it's November 3rd. And it is 8:18 in the morning. I'm looking at my computer because I am up editing videos. That's what I do. But today is one of those days where I absolutely 100% have nowhere to go. It's just going to be a lazy day because I am tired. I have had a really, really busy couple of weeks. And I'm just tired, you know. I really just want to rest. I'm having my coffee this morning. Must start the day with coffee. Also, I'm editing a video to upload to you guys right now. But I am taking Bible college, and I'm in Christ College RDU. And this is our book for the month. It's called Outflow. Well, this is our book for our current class that I'm in. And it's not really a lecture, although the professor does lecture, but it is a lot of discussion. And because I'm not able to discuss, because I'm an online student, I am filming my discussion questions. I'm actually behind, but I asked him if I would be able to film my discussion. I can actually just type my questions out and send them, which would be totally fine. But I wanted to actually put a face with a name, you know, so that the other students would know, at least one of the online students. And I'm on week 2. They just discussed week 3 on Thursday. I usually do my class on Saturday, so I'll have to go back and look for the video. But I'm hoping to get week 2 finished. I have a couple more questions, I think 3 questions. Then I have to edit. And then I have weeks week three's questions, and I'm hoping to be able to get those done tomorrow. So I do have a busy video day planned. I actually have 4 videos planned to film today that I'll need to put out for this week. And I've got real dry lips. I've been wearing a matte lipstick, which I really like, but it does a number on the lips. So I actually have now been wearing Carmex first, and then I put the matte lip on. It still goes matte, but it helps because in the wintertime I am so dry in my lips. So anywho, I didn't do anything to my hair this morning. I just pull it back. I am like worn out, really tired, and the kids and I are gonna just chill out this morning. We'll probably bring you along for just the day. I want to go to Goodwill, but I don't want to go out of the house. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is go to Goodwill tomorrow on my way home from church, because I can hit a couple of them, or I can decide which one I want to go to after I go to church. Actually, my favorite one is closer to where we're meeting tomorrow. We're actually getting ready to move into a building. I was trying to avoid this white space back here. We're actually getting ready to move into a building. We have been in a building previous. We moved out of a building, and we were actually just meeting in different homes, and now we're going back into a building. So that's supposed to be in December. So right now we're meeting at our pastor's house for the next couple of weeks until the building gets squared away. They just signed the lease, and it's in a great location, so that's going to be really, really amazing. I'm going to be doing some keto cooking today. Let me just say, for those of you who may be a little bit skeptical about trying keto, first of all, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not certified to give advice. I'm only sharing my journey, but I do recommend that you speak with your healthcare professional. I think I was a little bit afraid in the beginning to speak to my doctor and say, hey, listen, this is what I'm wanting to do. Let me know. Let me know if you think this would work for my body type. And I actually started keto before I had spoken with my doctor, but it was because I was feeling so bad and kept having the fainting spells and the dizziness. And so when I finally went into the doctor and I told her, I said, listen, I'm trying this to see how it works. And she says, okay, Shakema, we'll monitor it. And I think I've now been doing it. I'm counting it as 3 months. The two things I didn't do in the beginning. I didn't exactly write down my starting date, so I don't know how long I've been doing it. But I think I started August, so September, October, I'm going into the 3rd month, or I think I started early August. So I'm counting right at 3 months. I'm making November 1st 3 months, because I'm not real sure of the dates. But I didn't do my measurements, and I wish I had. One of the things that happened to me is I was able to lose inches first. I lost a lot of inches, and even so much so that I've had to go through my closet twice and kind of pull out some of my items that I can't wear anymore. I'm actually still wearing things because I don't want to get rid of my stuff. I can't just go out and buy a whole new wardrobe. It's one of the reasons why I like doing the Nadine West, because I can get some pieces that I can mix in and out. And it helps me to refresh my wardrobe monthly. So if you ever have an opportunity, if that company reaches out to you, or a different company, reaches out for clothing review, and you know that clothing is not something you always can fit into your budget, then that is a way to definitely help out in that area. And you're really gonna like this month's bag. I'm actually uploading the video right now. And in addition to that, I'm a slow weight loss person. No matter what I try, I am slow to lose weight. From my heaviest weight, right after I stopped Weight Watchers, I was 208, 207.6, 208. And now, Tuesday, I'm trying not to weigh except on Tuesdays, because sometimes you go up, you go down, it bothers me. But when I go to the doctor's office, I'm usually about 2 pounds heavier than I am when I weigh at home. But I went to the doctor again this week. She was checking on my blood pressure because I've been able to get off of one of my blood pressure meds. I was on 2, and I'm able to get off of one of my blood pressure meds. And when I went to my doctor's appointment on Wednesday, and I got on the scale, I took off my jewelry. I had a jewelry piece, and took my boots off. Normally, I take it all off. I'm like, all my ounces count because I always measure heavier. I got on the scale, and I was 202.8. So I was so excited to see 202.8. I mean, I will take it in a bag, and I will take it with a bow. I will take it any kind of way I can get it because I am slow to lose weight. I can lose inches, no problem, but weight is tougher for me. So I'm prayerful that I've been diligent this week, and that when I weigh on Tuesday, that I'll at least be right at 200 or into the ones. And I haven't been in ones in a long time. So I go in for blood work in January just to check everything. So my blood pressure was 120/74. Perfect, she said, for me, because I tend to run pretty high. So again, if you are a little bit leery, and this is how I have to think of it. I'm probably more lazy keto in the simple fact that I don't track everything in my tracker, but I'm very strict with what I eat. So I probably categorize myself lazy because I don't track every single item, but I don't put things in my mouth that I know have, I eat the same things over and over again. I'm probably not getting all of my protein in that I need. I do have some swelling in my leg, in my ankles sometimes, and that's a lot of it is due to not getting enough protein. But I don't sit and just eat lots of butter and butter and butter. Like even the snacks and treats in the beginning, I would buy them. And I bought the Lily's chocolate chip cookies. I mean, not cookies. The Lily's chocolate bars. And I would have to have some, 2, 3, 4 times a week. I've got probably 3 or 4 full bars in the pantry that I haven't even opened. And what I'm finding is I'm full on keto. I don't drink the bulletproof coffee as much as I used to, and I do love it. I just don't have time for it in the mornings. But I'm full. I am still eating. I eat a big lunch. I probably eat bigger lunch than anything else because that's the one meal where I can get all my whatevers I need in. So someone was here the other day and they said, remember your portion control. They were kind of insinuating this is why I'm heavy. And the one thing that I realize is even on keto, if I eat a huge meal and I get all of my macros in at that one meal, I'm set for the day because you're so full that you technically really can do your intermittent fasting even though you're not intentionally doing intermittent fasting. So I have probably eaten one huge meal over the last several weeks, and maybe I might throw in, a little something here, a little something there, an egg or 2 or a piece of bacon, but I'm not overeating. I'm not at all. I'm trying to get all my macros in because sometimes I'm just not hungry. The kids had donuts last night from Tae Kwon Do. One of the little kids had a birthday, and they brought in donuts, and I'm thinking, I really could eat that donut. So keto doesn't take away your cravings. I mean, it did not take away my cravings for Krispy Kreme donuts. I could eat Krispy Kreme donuts any time of the day. But I didn't eat it. And I told the kids, I said, I want to eat it, and I could. But I'm not because I have goals. I don't have goals to get into a bikini. I'm never doing that. I don't have goals to be the skinniest person ever. I just want to be a healthy person. I want to be able to live a long time for my children and my grandchildren, great-grandchildren. I want to experience as much goodness that this life can offer me, that God promises me when he says, surely goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. I want to experience that, and being healthy, I think, is one of those ways to help me do that. So anywho, I just thought I'd chit chat a little bit with you guys. This may be a little bit of a longer vlog. I'm not real sure. Sorry, y'all. But I'm getting my video uploaded, and hopefully it will be uploaded as well. I'm also transferring files from my smaller hard drive to my larger external hard drive, and I'm feeling so much relief of not having to delete my files, and really feeling like that's going to be good for me to be able to keep my videos that I, even my first beginning videos. So I'm transferring over my 2018 videos. I'll get my 2017 videos transferred as well. And I just feel such a relief that I'm not at the end of my thing and it's going to say too full, must delete files. So I'm thankful for that. So anywho, kids and I are going to do a few things. I'm going to get my videos filmed and edited, and we'll just see you in a little bit. Okay, you guys, so it is 12:20, and I've gotten one video edited and uploaded, one video filmed, and working on editing now. I've got 2 videos filmed. I'm working on the editing of those now. Jaxon and I went to Walmart. I helped Jaxon with the homeschool math, and then Alana, we're working on algebra right now. So I needed to run to the grocery store and pick up a few things, and I was going to show you what we picked up at the grocery store. The kids are getting ready to have lunch, and so I'm going to let them eat, and then I'm going to finish helping Alana with her math, and then I'm just going to be working on videos, filming, editing, and then getting them scheduled for next week, so that I'm not so much crunched for time when I'm trying to get my videos out during the week. So let me show you what I picked up at Walmart. I only had a $40 budget, and I did not go over budget. Okay, so here are the things that we picked up at Walmart. I had $40 to spend. I really don't like shopping at Walmart because I don't feel like I get a lot of stuff for my money, but I needed a few things that I had to have. And so anyway, I picked up a rotisserie chicken. This is a lemon pepper rotisserie chicken. We needed something for lunch, and so this was quick and easy. We have pretty much cleaned out the fridge as far as things in there that we need or that we have for leftovers. We used some stuff last night, and so we didn't have a lot, but we're going to use this for lunch and probably have some left over that we can do lunch tomorrow after church. I picked up this coconut oil. I got 2 packages. It was less than $10 for 2 and $7 for 1. So I just picked up 2 of those. I'm going to make some fat bombs, some Reese's Peanut Butter Cup fat bombs, because it was Halloween this week and everybody had Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and I did not, and I'm going to make my own. Picked up some toilet paper. I picked up some coffee. This is peppermint mocha coffee. It's Walmart. I have my own creamers and stuff here, so I'm just going to give that a try. Picked up some of this G. Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce. I have some of the Truvia brown sugar that I'm going to be using to add with this to do ribs for dinner tomorrow after church. And then I picked up some butter because I'm going to be making the garlic parmesan wings for dinner tonight. And picked up a small thing of shrimp. They are raw, deveined, and tails off. Picked up another thing of the paper towels. And then I also picked up 2 things of broccoli and cauliflower. That's 2 meals. Picked up some of the green beans because we like the green beans with soy sauce, butter, and some brown sugar. Truvia brown sugar. And so we love those. I might make those today and let you guys see what that looks like. So we love those. So I got 2 of those. That could probably just be 1 meal and lunch. And then I picked up this big bag of onion and pepper blend. This could probably be 4 meals if I wanted to separate it and share it among 4 or more meals. So I may actually just divide this out into small freezer bags and then just pull out what I need when I need it. So everything you see there was $39.71. I did not go over budget. I did put back 2 things. I put back the s'more sugar-free Tirani syrup and a thing of pork rinds. So I'll just pick up whatever I can next week on my grocery shopping trip. But this is for our week 5 of groceries, or the last 3 days of October and the first 3 days of November. Okay, everybody, so I'm getting ready to do some green beans. I found this recipe on Facebook. It's one of those little addy things that pops up. If I can find it for you or a link, I will link it below, but it's very simple. I'm just using green beans. I'm using a little bit of liquid aminos. I didn't have enough. And I'm using some butter, and then I'm gonna grab some of the Truvia brown sugar that we like to use. I actually probably need to put this on my list of things to rebuy real soon. But I bought it a couple weeks ago and we still have half the bag, so I'm using that. So what I did was I got 2 bags of just the steamable green beans. You can do these fresh. We've done them with the frozen green beans from Costco. We didn't like them as much. But the last ones I made, I used, I think, canned green beans, and Jaxon said they were the best ones so far. So I made this recipe a couple times. So what I'm going to do, I've already steamed these. We steamed them together, so they're not fully cooked, but they are not frozen anymore either. And I can't find my kitchen shears, so I'm just going to tear these bags open. I do have my skillet on relatively high heat because these won't take long. So of course they make a sizzle because they're not all the way cooked through, but they are going to cook in this sauce. So I've got 2 packages of green beans, and you use according to how much your how large your family is. So I'm going to add in, this calls for 1/2 cup of coconut aminos. I have a little bit less than a half, and it's about $11, so I didn't buy any more. I'll have to get that on the next trip. And then it calls for about 1/2 stick of butter, but I'm going to do 4 tablespoons. I already had 1. That's probably a little bit much. You could do as much or as least as you like on these, but we could use the fat. I haven't eaten today at all, and it's almost 1 o'clock. So I've got to get my fat in some kind of way. Haven't eaten anything, not one single solitary thing. And then I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of this Truvia brown sugar. So remember, this is for a whole batch. This will probably make 6 servings, 4 to 6 servings. So that's all I'm putting in that. I'm just going to let that come up to a nice simmer, and then that will be done. Remember, it's according to how long it takes you to cook your green beans, and we use the steamed green beans, the ones you could do in the microwave. So it is, they already partially done. So we're going to let this come up, and we'll show you what it's like when we're done.
Dance. No, don't jump. You need to dance. No, don't jump. No. Sit. Dance. Politely. Don't jump. Sit. Dance. No. There you go. There you go. Do it again. Don't jump. Sit. Dance nicely. Give me your paw. Dance. Do a little dance. Hey!
Good job. Alrighty, you guys, here it is. So my green beans are done. And it's just the coconut aminos, butter, and the brown sugar, the Truvia brown sugar. I didn't put any salt in here. I may do that now, just crack a few things of salt over it because I forgot that. But season to taste. And then in this pan, I just put one of the chicken breasts. I did this, what do I call it? It was a mushroom gravy that I made. It had white wine, chicken broth, Parmesan cheese. I made it, and I'm going to share it with you the next time I make it again. It was almost that same sauce that we used in the cauliflower risotto, but it was a little bit different. And I made that with some chicken cutlets that I had for lunch yesterday. So that was a leftover chicken cutlet that I had from the other night. But I just took a chicken breast from the rotisserie chicken and just put it in that sauce, just to kind of give it a little bit of something. Although the chicken is very lovely, and we got it at Walmart, so it's already very lovely. But that's how those green beans come together. They come together very quickly, and I think I'm going to use that in my keto Thanksgiving. So The kids and I are going to sit down and have lunch. I'm going to finish editing videos and work on algebra with Alana. Alrighty, you guys. So, of course, many of you know my sister was staying with us. They probably were here, what do you say, Jaxon? A month, maybe? Maybe around that long. And so they are now gone. They have gotten their new apartment today. And so Jaxon is going to put his room back together. Unwillingly, I'm sure. Mom is thankful that I get my room back. So he is going to put his new sheets and stuff on. We have things in the wash going. The old sheets and different things. And then please take the mattress and this one back into the garage because we don't need it in here anymore, and we'll put it back in the bin it goes in. So go to get the bed made and we'll find you a blanket. So that's what Jaxon is doing now. And then Alana and I are working on homeschool. We are working on algebra. So that's what we're doing. She's working on algebra. I am working on videos. I'm getting a video done for my online Bible class, and that's what I'm doing. I'm getting it's rendering right now. So I've got that going. It's just rendering. But anywho, we're still working around the house, and we'll see you guys in a little while.
Will you ever leave our lives?
No.
Please do.
Okay, wait till it come out the oven.
Now, some days I just don't want to eat bacon.
I want to eat it. You don't have to eat it. Mommy eat it.
I know, Mom. We want to eat
My mom,
bacon.
if it's made, it's just calling.
No, it's not. It's not calling you.
Mom, it is.
Act like it's a bill collector. No,
Mom, in 3 days.
But I don't pay the bill.
We can go on a 3-day bacon fast.
How about just... Well, I think I already do that if the bacon's not made.
A 3-day bacon fast because bacon is on every heat ever. It's starting to become boring.
Well, you don't have to eat it.
Mom, I like it, but it's becoming boring.
Well, you don't have to eat the boring things. I'm
Mom,
here
there's
for
nothing
you.
else to eat.
Well, then you can eat air.
But Mom, I just died.
But then you can eat air.
What?
Think now, book.
Michael Jackson.
Oh, that was funny.
Mom, why do you like Michael Jackson so much?
He sang good songs.
Yeah.
I love Remember the Time. You have to remember, Mom is also still in a long dress.
And Mom, you forgot the milk cake.
Oh, spell okay? The what cake?
Spin milk cake.
That was good now.
What? Boy?
Considering that she's a yellow belt.
Mom, you're wearing jewelry. Those hurt. everybody. I just finished eating breakfast, which required eggs and bacon, and I am now starting on my morning routine that I do after I eat breakfast. So come along as I do that. So here I'm just gonna brush my teeth. I'm not very good at that. In fact, I'm horrible at it. I am now done with brushing my teeth. It took about, I don't know, a minute. Entering my room. Gotta fold that blanket. Gotta make my bed. I got to get dressed. Right here, I'm just gonna do a before and after shot of my bed. Not bad. And I gotta fold that and find something to wear out of my drawer. So here's my bed after I made it. Pretty neat. I'm gonna dip the blinds a bit. Let's see a bit outside. I folded that. I'm probably gonna need to fold that and put that back in the drawer. So for cleaning and making my room a little bit neater, that's it. I will go do maybe a couple pull-ups. Even though I walk the dog, I still need more exercise because I just ate, so see you in a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean like a couple minutes. Here in my room, I'm going to pick out some clothes to wear for church on Sunday, because it's Sunday. I had a really good breakfast. I don't know. Let me see. I will let you guys know once I get everything out. So the dog has not been a very good man. He's been escaping outside, so getting training treats. So Mom can train her a bit. When training treats are technically Cheerios. No, honey, not Cheerios. You can have those, but those have too much sugar. Just plain old Cheerios that you give babies. If you hear anything in the background, that's Mom's school. Now, just for an update, this is what I'm wearing. A blue t-shirt with writing on it, and red basketball shorts with black on the bottoms. So I'm going to change into something a little bit more church wearable. So I am dressed now with a long-sleeved blue, gray, green t-shirt, jeans, and some black socks. Need to pick up these. I am very messy, y'all. I just leave things there. Now I'm going to go brush my hair. Not sure if I smell that good. I think I can fix that problem very easily. Back in the bathroom. Hold on a sec.
Good morning, you guys. So it is Sunday. I did not finish out the vlog yesterday. The kids and I were just lazy around the house and just doing a few things. So we decided to make this a weekend vlog. So it's Sunday morning. We are on our way to church and we are gonna stop and get gas because we need gas. And it is the first day of the first full week of November. So I'll be able to count this in my week 1 of the budget. So we're gonna do gas, and then we're meeting at our pastor's house because we're in transition right now with our building. So that's where we're going. And then we plan to stop by the Goodwill for a Goodwill trip after church. Then we're heading back home. We may have to stop off at another place. I don't think we will. I took out something to cook this morning, but it was a marked down meat. And when I went to open it, it did not smell very nice, even though it had been in the freezer. So I figured I just caught it at the wrong time. So I took out pork chops, and hopefully my pork chops will be thawed out by the time we get home, and then we will be able to do pork chops. I think barbecued pork chops today with some veggies and sides. I've got school to do. I've got a couple videos that I need to edit, but other than that, we are doing good, and we're just going to bring you along for a Sunday vlog. So we'll catch back up with you guys in just a little bit.
Mom, not now. Nobody's gonna hire me.
Okay, you guys, we have left church. We are here with some friends. We are getting lunch. We are going to PT's Grill. So I didn't look at this menu ahead of time, but I'm figuring I'll be okay if I get a cheeseburger of some kind minus the bun, probably some lettuce. So hopefully, prayerfully, I will be successful in here. It's my plan. And then I'll let the kids order what they want to order, but I'm going to do some type of burger in a bowl situation, and that's going to be lovely. Alrighty, you guys, so it is 6:37 and we haven't seen you guys since lunch, and I did have a burger in a bowl over at PT's Grill. I had a burger with cheese on it, mustard, lettuce, mayonnaise, ranch, blue cheese, and I was going to get the chili, but the chili had sugar, and I asked ahead, so they said yes, sugar in the chili. I said no chili for me, no problemo. No chili for Shakema. So then we are actually getting ready. I'm going to take my glasses off to transition into a new building. And some of us that went over for lunch with our pastors and with our pastor and his wife, and different ones of us that went to lunch together, we all rode over to the new building and just kind of walked through it. We're going to take about the next 30 days to get it squared away, because it's going to be a multi-purpose building. It's going to be their main business that they have, that they do, and then the church will meet in there as well, and then we're going to rent it out for us, and it's a small gathering facility. And then there's something else he said. I think another church is going to rent from us as well. So we'll probably have our services in the morning, and they'll probably go into having their services in the afternoon, or maybe on a Saturday. I don't know all the details to that just yet. So we did that. And then there's a brand new Dollar Tree that opened right across the street from there. We actually thought we were going to be going to another, we were going to go like 3 or 4 towns over. And fortunately for me, I live close to the highway, so I would have been able to get on the highway, then connect to the bypass and get there quicker. So but right now where we're meeting, or going to be meeting, is very, very close. It's closer than where that one was. That was probably going to take me about 30 minutes or so via highway, and now 10 or 15 minutes just up the road, I'll be at the church. And it's centrally located, so it's not on one end of town or one end of town. very centrally located, and we're excited about that. So then after that, we went over to the Goodwill, and I'll tell you now, I have not been to the Goodwill in a skinny minute, and here's the reason. I did not have the finances, and I was just not gonna go and spend money to go to Goodwill. So what happened was, we went and we did, I was at church this morning, and right as service was ending, one of the guys, that's a friend of mine, him and his wife, came over and handed me an envelope. And I was like, oh, thanks. I threw it in my bag. I was actually talking to some other people, setting up some meals for one of the ladies in the church. She is, y'all actually saw when I did the wedding food. So today is their 1-year anniversary. If you saw the wedding, it's their 1-year anniversary, and she actually was diagnosed with preeclampsia. She is 33 weeks pregnant with their first child. It's their first child together. She has 3 children prior to her marriage to Brother Wayne. And so she is in the hospital because they're trying to get her, she's stable right now, but they're trying to make the baby get as far along as they can. They thought they were going to have to deliver him on Friday, but her labs came back good, so they're just going to keep her there for as long as they can. So I was trying to get meals scheduled out for them. So anyway, I didn't even look in the envelope. I get in the car and we're going to lunch. So I'm telling Alana, okay, get out the sheet of paper because we have to do our budget and figure out if this is in the budget, because we had not planned on eating out. It was not in our budget. And so what I did was looked in the envelope, and there was $50 in there. And I was like, praise the Lord. So paid tithe before we left. I was like, okay, run this back in there and give it to the finance girl, because I don't want to leave and have to worry about doing it next week. Then we go to eat lunch, and I am sitting there, collected my tickets, because you order first and you pay second. So I collected my tickets and the kids' tickets, and I had them sitting right beside me, because I was still talking, but I was gonna go pay. And lo and behold, one of the other guys and his wife, they swipe our tickets and my sister's ticket, and they paid for our lunch. So I didn't have to pay for my lunch. And then my friend and I, Bree, had already decided we were going over to Goodwill because I was going to be looking for Alana some shirts. So I'd set aside $40 to get her a couple of things. And here I had this envelope, and I didn't have to pay for my lunch, so I was able to go over and pick up some things, although I only got 1 or 2 things for her. So I still have a budget. I spent $15 of the budgeted $40, and then I have about $15 left. I have $25 left to get her a few more shirts, a few more things. She wasn't feeling well because we were actually supposed to leave the Goodwill and head to a youth group, but she wasn't feeling good. Jaxon wasn't feeling good. Mom is not feeling good. They keep trying to get me to get the flu shot, and the devil is a lie. I'm not finna do it. But something in my chest is really bothering me. So one of the girls at church called me Skinny Minnie today. I don't know what she's seeing, but hey, I'll take it. If whatever it is, it is. So I did take off my clothing for the day, but I'm gonna get Jaxon to kind of see if he can see what it looks like. Now I had on jeans, so I wore a black top. I had a black cardigan on top of this, and Alana wore her choker today, so we twinned, and Mom wore hers. And then I had on blue jeans, and I had on some knee boots that were heels that I did get from the Goodwill. So everything came from the Goodwill except the jeans, and the jeans might even came from the Goodwill, but they might have came from Walmart. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm gonna let Jaxon get a shot of just what I'm wearing now. I just have on regular at-home pants because I took my jeans off. But anyway, I'm not sure if anybody agrees with her assessment, but in the mirror, I do look a little bit thinner. Of course, this is my area that I'm always concerned about. But, sideways, I look a little, I'm starting to shrink in. So, I'll take it. Compliments come from wherever they come from, and I'll take it. So, now what Jaxon and I are doing, Jaxon is doing working out. Good job, buddy. Boy, work them abs. Work them abs. I am going to put on some pork chop for dinner. And I'm going to throw this in the oven because I got a couple of videos I need to shoot real quick. They're short videos. So I can get those done really quickly while this is in the oven, and then I need to finish my school from my class. I started my videos this morning, but I didn't finish. So I'm halfway through one. I have one more, and then I have a quiz, and then I've got to videotape my quiz question, my discussion questions. So I'll go through the video and decide what questions they answered, and then I'll respond in kind. So I'm going to get this done and then get my videos filmed and start on school. Good morning, you guys. So I didn't close the vlog from yesterday. The kids and I came home and we didn't feel well for some reason. I don't know. I think it's just weather change. Jaxon's had a cold, and then I was feeling some type of way, and then Alana was feeling some type of way. So we all just did a little bit. I did get dinner done. I actually did a Facebook Live where I made some keto cookies. So I'm going to try to download that video and get it saved and uploaded on my YouTube channel, you know, just to give people another option for meals. But I did want to close the vlog. It's Monday morning. I'm getting ready for work. I wanted to share this before I did close the vlog, though. I have not been tracking my keto progress by weight because I'm a slow weight loser. But I have been tracking keto weight loss by inches or my clothing. And so what has happened was this morning I put on a pair of pants. Let me see if I can show you the pants. They're just a pair of regular black pants. But when I bought them, they were extremely tight, especially around in here. This is where I carry all of my weight. But when I put them on this morning, I've worn them since I've been doing keto, and they were kind of, you know. But when I put them on this morning, oh my word, just the amount of looseness in the pants. And I was almost a little bit shocked. I was like, oh wow, what is this type of situation? But anyway, I'm measuring weight loss as far as inches and how my clothes feel. So that's a win for me. The pounds are coming off. I weigh on Tuesdays, so I haven't weighed yet. I will weigh tomorrow. I'm kind of a little antsy about it because I don't want to get disappointed. I've been staying very faithful to my program, but I'm just a little nervous about it. But anywho, I'm going to weigh it in the morning. But that's it. I'm going to end the weekend vlog. And the kids and I, well, we're getting ready to leave for everything we have to do today. Today's a homeschool day, so we don't have any outside activities. So we may see you guys later on this afternoon. So thanks for stopping by. Bye now.